Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel. Time to make some widgets. Alright, we should have everything done for tier 5. So we're getting into tier 6. We need the integrated widgets. So we're just going to have to wait for them to bang themselves out. We should have everything done. All the upgrades for tier 5 should be done. So we'll see what kind of new widgets we unlock this time to make. So what do we have? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more to go. Or sorry, 5 more to go. Total of 12. We'll probably bump the warehouses up a little bit if we don't get an upgrade. There we go. Alright, so what are we going to have? We are going to have microprocessors and mainframe widgets. And we have a bunch of unlocks. Yeah, so we're going to have a couple tiers worth of upgrades to do. Alright, so you need circuit boards and integrated widgets. Circuit boards and integrated widgets. So we may have to bump those up a little bit. Did we only build... Oh crap, we only built 4 of these last time. We needed 6 of these. Alright, we got some catching up to do. Alright, we gotta get a couple more of these down first. Wrong one. Crap. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Alright, this one. I wish this thing wouldn't stay on the damn screen. Yeah, we know. Alright, so let's go you. Let's get a couple more of these going first. Alright, so now let's take a look at the new one. So you're going to take circuit boards, integrated widgets, circuit boards, integrated widgets, circuit boards, integrated widgets. Does it tell me withdraw sand from your store? Okay, so you're going to use sand. So we're going to probably want to put a couple more sand mines down. Alright, so you use sand, but what do you use? Turns crude circuit boards into microprocessors. So you're going to use circuit boards. And you're going to use mainframe widgets. Okay, so I'm going to want to take some more sand. Sand pit. Alright, let's get rid of you for a minute. Alright, so sand. I'm going to want... ooh, 6 in a row, but you don't have a lot of space next to you. Okay, I think we can go with 4, right? Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna want sand. So 1, 2. Let's start off with 4. Alright, so now let's get one of you down, one of you down, and one of you down. So you, okay, we're going to have to make these at first by ourselves. Okay, you're taking integrated widgets. Do we have these? No, you need mainframe widgets. Now you, oh, hang on, that was the one we had going. You, that one is going to be, yep, so that one's going to be good. Insufficient charge. What do I got to do? Oh, hang on. Oh, hold on. You got to do this and then press this? Well, that's going to suck. Now you should be mainframe widgets. Oh, yeah, right. Like I was supposed to figure this out. Well, you suck. I suck at this. You just need to get the first. Okay, there we go. We got the first one. That's all that counts. We got 9 of those. We're going to have to try and... I want to get another one of these going. Since I suck at it. Okay, so we got 2 of those going. Alright, so now we need to get another one of these going. 2 mainframe widgets. Okay, that one was easy. And then we need to get 4 mainframe widgets. Oh, I still got to make these by hand. We'll help it out a little bit. Wow, this is taking a little bit longer. So each phase is getting a little bit harder and harder. I'm not doing this crazy thing because I suck at it, apparently. Just going to knock these off and then we'll go back and finish the other ones. We're going to take these upgrades as quickly as we can get them. So it's apparently the microprocessors that, yeah, we're running low on. Ooh, not enough of these now. So we'll knock this one out. It's like silicon. Go on, give me one more. Alright. What am I? Oh, I didn't get these. That's why it's running slow. Alright, now, how are we doing on sand? Okay, sand is fine. Oh, come on. Why am I not... Why can't I click on it? Oh, it's not built yet. So we gotta wait for all three of these to build. Oh, that's gonna suck. Let's take a look at our... Did we do any kind of upgrades to the warehouse? Warehouse shelf stocker unlocks a new upgrade, doubles the warehouse storage capability. Yeah, but you're gonna need mainframe widgets. We don't have a lot yet. What are you running low on? These guys. Yeah, we're taking this upgrade as quickly as we can. No, there's not enough of those. Alright, how we doing? Very, very slow. Shh. Quiet, we're hunting rabbits. Yeah, we're going to want to get 6 of these at least. Alright, 6 more. We'll get 4 of these and then try and get the upgrades. Alright, you. So we'll do 3 there, we'll do 3 here. And we'll do 3 here. Alright, should go quicker now. Yeah, buddy, you're on your own. Alright, now let's open one. What do, increases when adjacent to 2 other test locales. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Increases 10%. Crafting speed when adjacent to any other frame. Okay, that's easy. Oh, well, no, I want this line. 50% increase. 50% increase. 50% increase. I think we're going to go with this line after we get these 3 done. Yeah, we definitely want the speed increase. There we go. We're going to go 3, 3, and 3 again, I think. Alright. Nope. Alright, where are we? Up here. Let's take this one. We'll take this one. So what do we have over here? Doubles the number of tier 6 crafted by hand. Yeah. Reduces the expansion cost. Yeah. We'll get to these. 72 and 93. That's gonna take a bit. So let's come back and get those two. Alright, now let's get this sped up. Alright. These should go a lot quicker now. What's this one that reduces the cost? Reduces the expansion cost, increases building frames. It needs 72 of them though. Yeah, we're just going to keep going on this path. Silicon may be our problem. We'll check the warehouse to see what the holdup's going to be after we get this next line in. Pretty chill game. After you get through the first headache of clicking your brains out. Now you should start building a lot quicker. You may need a couple more of these. Yeah, we may have to make more silicon. Yeah, it looks like silicon's going to be our holdup, and there's no other upgrades on these until we get to tier 7. Alright. So let's do this. Let's do sand and silicon. Ooh, power may be a problem. And then, can we fit a few? Maybe right here. So let's do sand and silicon. Power may be the problem. Alright. Power, yeah, so we're gonna have to get more power going. Alright, where are we producing power? And that's going to be oil. Okay, so we need the oil on a swamp tile. What the hell's a swamp tile? Okay, dark tiles. So I just want power and electric. Okay. Or, I'm sorry, oil and power. So we're going to go oil, power, oil, power, oil, power. You know, we may have to deal with capacitor widget issues. Yeah, we may have to do a whole new line of these. Alright. You're going to need this whole line. The glass is also going to be a problem, it looks like. Same thing with copper. Alright, so we're going to need some more of these. Copper forges. Alright, increase predicting when placed on rocks. Okay, so we got to find some rocks. Alright. Let's go over here. So we want some copper mines and copper. So let's get some copper going first. Wow, yeah, we're really running behind. Spinning widgets. Yep, iron. Iron's becoming a problem now. So now we just got to play catch up. The computational widgets are now slowing us down. Yeah, so we're going to have to put a couple of these lines in with the oil plastic, circuit, computational. We're going to have to get a couple more of those in. One thing always leads into another. I should bring copper back up. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the we have to get this line done. So we're back to swamp tiles, are we? Which were where? Okay, the green ones are swamp tiles. Okay. So we need 4 of these, starting on swamp. Alright, we'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run them backwards. So we're going to want oil. Plastic. You. And you. So we're going to want oil. Plastic. You. And you. Then we're going to want oil, plastic, yeah, this is what's holding us up now. Probably do 2 more rows of these. We caught up on, we are. No, microprocessors are still behind. Because computational ones, okay, yeah, we got to get this one, these taken care of first, because the computational widgets are holding us down now. And they take, we're going to have to let these build first. I don't know if we're going to get all of this tier done. What tier are we working on anyway? Tier 6. Ooh, that's why. That's why they're taking so long. They're increasingly getting more expensive. Ooh, gyroscopes are going to be a problem too. We're going to have to get more of these in. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know if we're going to get to the upgrades. Alright, so let's go oil. Then we'll go with plastic. Computational widgets. Alright, oil. Plastic. Computational. start with these and we'll work our way back. I think we have enough oil. Alright, so what's going to be our hold up now? Glass and gyroscopes. And we may have to do a little bit more computational widgets. So let's look at gyroscopes and glass. So you're going to be our hold up. This line. How are we on spinning widgets? Yep, so we're going to have to do sand, glass, gyroscopes, spinning widgets. So we're going to need to start with sand tiles. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that'll work. So we're going to want sand, glass, U, and U. So sand, glass, U, U. Sand is decent, so glass is what we really need to start with. Oh, we're going to need a few more of those. Well, let's see about an let's see what the upgrades are. Maybe that'll help us out. Alright, so we have... Okay, everything is done here. Everything is done here. We have this guy. And then everything of this guy. Let's just take... Let's take what we can. You're good there, you're good there. Alright. there. Alright, nothing there. We got that one. 50% speed increase. We're going to have a bunch of upgrades to do. Alright, you're good. 25, yeah, 50% crafting. Increases 10% board productivity. 100% on all side frame. Ooh. Now they're getting really fancy. When adjacent to an engine, 50% on the widget. Alright, microprocessors and microprocessors. Might as well take them all. Well, let's upgrade what we can and then we'll have to come back. Aye! Give me an upgrade all button. Wish there was an upgrade all. Shit's getting real now. Oh man, we got the warehouse space to increase as well. Were we increasing power before? Probably should have taken these upgrades first. We're going to have another set of upgrades to do yet too. We're going to do the warehouse ones last. Get all these done, we'll see how balanced we are. wanted that one. I misclicked the click in game. Wow, there's a lot to click here. There's a lot. We're not even done with upgrades yet. And then once we upgrade the warehouses, it's going to throw everything off again anyway. Oh, I didn't want to do the warehouse yet. Okay, I got to remember not to do this last line yet. Okay, your warehouses. Don't want to do those quite yet. Alright, you're all warehouses, you're all warehouses. Alright, so let's go over here first. Oh man. What's that? Information button. Gotcha. Did I get everything there? I did. I must have clicked on the wrong one. Oh, goodness. All right. Oh, don't you worry about storage being full. We'll be working on that next. Alright, so the only thing left to upgrade are the warehouses. Alright, but we had one more tier. Oh, we missed this guy. Crap. You... 10% thinking core productivity. Increase crafting speed when not adjacent to any other frame. Well, that's not going to happen. And then we have doubles the tear crafted by hand and reduces expansion cost of frame. So that should be everything for tier 6. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, so let's go back here. So we have, okay, we got a few upgrades here. And then we have, oh, got a few upgrades up here. Alright, now we're going to have all these warehouse upgrades. Alright. I missed a couple of regular. Do I have to undo those as well? Nothing else here to clear. Oh, crap. I gotta change all of these. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, we didn't need to do this. I didn't realize I had to increase these. We're gonna have so much inventory space. So every time we upgrade these, every time we go up a tier, I got to change this. I did not notice that the first 5. I wonder how much space we're going to have now. Wouldn't have had to build all of these. Now I'm curious to see how much warehouse space we're actually going to have. And we're an hour in. Let's get the rest of these done. And we'll see how much warehouse space we have. Probably like 1 billion. I could probably let the game run for an hour just to fill the warehouses now, probably. Probably deconstruct some of these if we have to. Go big or go home, right? Alright, is that everything? That is everything. I know we're an hour in. Let me just take one more look through here and then we'll go... Nope. Take one more look through here. Make sure we didn't miss anything. So we're going to need... we'll do tier 7 next time. I didn't... Okay, yeah, there's nothing else to the left or to the right. Looks like we got everything. What's my max... warehouse? Well, silicon's up to 1800. I don't know what our anything maxed out. Oh, it's not going to tell us. It's now just going to go 100 plus. So I don't know what our warehouse space is. Ah, so it increases it for each. So that only increases it for tier 6 items. Tier 5. Okay, so we got to split these up. Plus 40 for all. Plus 400 for tier 1. 400 for... Oh, so I got to set these to tiers 1 through 6. So I'll make you a 1. Make you a 1. I'll make you a 1. I'll make you a 1. And then we'll go 2, 2, 2, tier 2. Oh yeah, 2. And then you'll be a 3. You'll be a 3. You'll be a 3. You'll be a 3. Then we'll go 4. 4. We'll go 5. Now I get it. 5. 5. 5. And then 5. And then these are going to be 6s. Okay, that should balance us back out now. So now I just got to let everything catch back up. Since I pretty much screwed up all the inventory. So everything's got to catch back up. So we're going to want a couple of... let's do this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, you're going to be tier 1. You're going to be tier... Oh, they're not built yet. You're going to be tier 2. You're going to be tier 3. You're going to be tier 4. You're going to be tier 5. And you're going to be tier 6. You're going to be tier 1. You're going to be tier 2. You're going to be tier 3. You're going to be tier 4. tier 5. You're going to be tier 6. I may have to do a little bit of rebalancing. I want to do one more run of these. I think I'm going to let the game... I'm going to call it here. I'm going to let the game run on, and I'll let this catch up. I am OldMan102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out, and have an awesome day.